Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. And by the way, this video is just a revision of my early Navy Federal late night hack video because there was an issue with the copyright with the music I used on the intro. So I had to replace that. And then when I was trying to trim that on YouTube Studio, it just got messed up. So this is just a revision and I had to take out some parts. And hopefully this will still give you an idea of the step-by-step method and strategy that I did, which led me to the approval of the $25,000 cash rewards visa, being very new to Navy Federal. So let's get started. I apologize in advance because I'm very new to making videos. I don't have any fancy setup, but I just felt that if I can share my experience and my journey, that this might be able to help a lot of people out there that also wanted to just learn from other people's experiences. And as well, I also want to learn from you. And if you can also share your experiences here in the comment section, I would appreciate that very much. After learning about Navy Federal, I finally opened an account on July 17, 2021. And I had actually wanted to release this video then, but I was just not confident in making one, and I'm not very tech savvy as well, so I'm just trying to really make this work. Anyway, that was July 17, and what I opened was a savings account and an e-checking joint account with a family member who is a service person in the Air Force. 7 days after we opened that joint account, checking and savings, I decided to visit a local branch which happened to be very close to where I live. I went there to just ask for an ATM card so I can get that ahead of time. And the lady who was helping me actually was very nice and accommodating, and informed me that aside from the joint account that I had, I am able to open my own personal savings and checking if I want to do that. So of course I took advantage of that opportunity, and by that time I already had 4 accounts open. The joint checking account, the joint savings, and my own personal checking, everyday checking, and savings as well. In early August, that was the 2nd, I decided to open a Savefirst account and an Easy Certificates account for about $50 each. And this is just to, again, build that relationship with Navy Fed. After that, I was making small deposits every few days to all the 4 accounts, and also small deposits to both the Easy Certificates and the Savefirst account. I would say about $25 to $50, and it just started accumulating. On September 8, 2021, I then opened a pledge loan because I already had about 550. I think it was about 600 in my account. And so I wanted to do a pledge loan. I applied online, and I had a very quick response. I was approved in about 2 hours, and the funds from my savings account was transferred to my checking account, and I set up auto pay after that. After about 3 days, I paid about $250 off, and the rest was set up on monthly payments of about $45 on auto pay. On September 15, I set up direct deposit to be paid to my Navy Federal personal checking account. My first direct deposit went through September 15th and October 1st. By then, my pay bi-weekly are already being deposited to Navy Federal, and that was already on an ongoing basis. By the end of September, this is a snapshot of how my account was with Navy Federal, and I just really wanted to share this with you guys because I am sure that it will give some of you out there an idea of how my journey was and how I did my gardening with Navy Federal. Now, I just wanted to share what my account looked like by the end of September. And this was right before I applied for the cash rewards card. I just thought I would go for the low-hanging fruit, so to speak, because it was going to be my first card with Navy Federal. And I just really wanted to share this with you guys to give you an idea of how it was with me and my journey. So this is what my account looked like. Share savings and e-checking. This was the joint accounts. The share savings and everyday checking was my own personal account. And as you can see, I have my easy certificate for about $380, and my Savefirst account was already $370. And this was just, making small deposits every week, every month when I can. And you can also see that I already have my pledge loan, which had a remainder of about $255. Now, I also just wanted to share with you a picture of what my Credit Karma profile looked with TransUnion, since I've learned that Navy Fed pulls from TransUnion. And as you can see, my credit profile was not perfect. I have a derogatory account. I actually had a collection from I think it's from Geico, which I have been disputing forever, but it just seems to stay there. So as you can see, payment history is 100%. My credit card use about 22. I do have a derog of 1. Credit age, it registers only at 1 year and 7 months. I have 10 total accounts and had 4 inquiries at the same time. I also wanted to share my profile with Credit Karma at that time, right before I did my application. My TransUnion was 743 and my Equifax was 748. Now, at this time, I just felt that maybe, okay, let me give it a try. I already have a lot of accounts going. My direct deposits were going. I think I had about, I would say maybe about 4 or 5 direct deposits already. I was paying on my pledge loan, and I was doing regular deposits to my to the easy certificates and the savings. And I was thinking to myself, I think I'm ready to just, pull the trigger on this. And so there I was. I think it was the first week of October that I finally decided, and I finally gathered the guts to pull the trigger on my application. So, of course, as per advice that I've heard from a lot of the knowledge that I've gathered from YouTube, of course, I did the pre-qualification at about 11:30 p.m., and I actually qualified for all the cards that was there. But I wanted to start out with the easiest ones to get. And from what I have gathered, it is the cash rewards that is a lot easier to get than most cards. So knowing that I had pre-qualified, I went for the cash rewards and just see what happens. So I waited and waited. And so at exactly 12:08 a.m., I applied for it, filled out the application, and I hit the submit button. Voila! I was so happy to see this right after my application. an APR of 9.65%, and a 25K credit limit. Thank you, Navy Federal. And I was just so happy that I was able to prove that indeed Navy Federal is very generous when you do build a relationship with them. And there it is, guys. I was approved, and I am not sure if it's because of the late night hack or my relationship with them and my gardening has really worked, and they saw that I was really into building that relationship. Now that I have proven that Navy Fed is really very generous and very helpful to its members, I do have a business, and that is my plan to also open a business checking and savings with Navy Fed, and I will also share my experience with that. And I was actually able to get that also, and I will also share my journey about the business checking and savings account.